So I just finished teaching a class, a yin class, and so I realized that I haven't got anything yin-y on my YouTube channel. So for you guys, got this inspiration from one of my students tonight. She mentioned how she really enjoyed how I led people through transitions from posture to posture. So I will feature transitions from yin posture to yin posture, specifically from sleeping frog to pentacle. Pentacle is a transition posture to then we'll find another posture after that, to a supported butterfly perhaps. So I'll just show you how I transition from posture to posture. Tonight we did, supported fish to sleeping frog. So that's how we started off tonight after child's pose. So that's what I'll do. Okay, I'll show you guys what we did. All right. Okay, so here I am. We're going to find our supported fish. In supported fish, you're going to place a bolster at the back of a folded up blanket. The folded up blanket is longer than your mat. So basically this is what it looks like. You're going to place it here on your mat. And then you want to, for this, I'm just going to take off this top here so you can see where my back is. Your back is going to be about a fist distance away from your bolster. You're going to extend your legs and then help yourself lengthen back. So lift the chest, and then you're going to tuck your chin and then release all the way, the little space between your tailbone and the bolster. This is what makes a yin posture. Yin is that there's a traction in the back, there's a little bit of compression in the back, but at the same time here, as you open up, again traction in your spine all the way up to the crown of your head. So your arms are going to rest right onto your blanket. It's nice with this blanket here because then your hands can feel rested. And then you're going to hold this posture for about 3 minutes. So I'll have you settle into your supported fish. I'll start the timer here. And then you come down to the mat, resting on your back. I'm going to time this for 3 minutes. I'm going to lay on my back as well. Normally I would be sitting up and watching you in this yin posture, guiding you in and out. So here to remind yourself that in a yin posture, basically there is no control of the breath. You'll just notice that as you breathe deeply, you can feel the expansion in your body. And as you exhale, you soften into your support. So letting your head feel soft on the support. You can even close your eyes here. Or if your eyes want to stay open, let your feet flop to the sides. And let go of any striving to get any further in this posture. There's nowhere to go, nothing to do. With your inhale, feel the expansion in your ribs, and with each exhale, letting go of any resistance. find that softness. We're going to find this for another minute and a half. Allow your breath to just come to a natural rhythm. Observing your breath and giving it the opportunity to flow however it wishes and follow the journey of your breath. You'll notice that in yin, your body starts to cool down fairly quickly. So you might find that you might need a blanket over you, or even allowing your body to soften a little bit more. Finding the supported fish for another 30 seconds. Trying to find some stillness here in your supported fish. Then with your next exhale, you're going to gently rock your chin side to side. Spread your fingers, spread your toes, awakening your body back. Then bend your knees, drawing the knees in. Widen your feet a little, you're in restful pose. Then what you're going to do is mindfully roll off of your bolster, resting here, tucking the knees in, and resting your head on your arm. And with your top hand, you're going to press into the mat or the ground, rising all the way up to seated. From here, roll the bolster away off your mat. Here, you're going to come to Pentacle. Now this is the transition on your back. Laying flat on your back, you're going to extend your arms about 40 degrees onto your blanket, and your feet are going to flop to the sides. Here you close your eyes and scan your body, noticing how your body feels physically, emotionally, and energetically. Notice any pulsating vibrations in the fingers and the toes. Notice how your body settles into your mat and into the blanket. Now with your next exhale, bend your knees one at a time. Draw them in towards your chest, hug them in, and give yourself a hug here, maybe rocking side to side here, massaging your back on the edge of the blanket. Returning to center, and let your feet come to the ground. Roll into your other side, and coming up into seated. Now from here, you're going to roll your bolster back to center, placing it in center. You're going to find your sleeping frog now. So with sleeping frog, you're going to bring your knees nice and wide. Let the blanket let go of any resistance. So you're going to widen your knees, and then let the feet flex to the side so your feet are pointing out, and your knees are right to the edge of the blanket, as you can see, with the shin parallel to the edge of the blanket. Here, you're going to bring your hands under your shoulders, and you're going to sit your bum back a little bit, finding that stretch in your inner groin. Then from here, bend your elbows, and softly rest your chest onto the bolster, turning one cheek As you turn one cheek, settle in. Maybe your arms come out to 90 degrees beside you. Or you can stretch your arms between your legs and rest your arms on the blanket, letting your arms be soft. This is a nice transition here into supported sleeping frog. Again, your arms can be beside you if you wish. Again, notice which part of your body is okay with this. All right. If you feel your body's bracing in any way, you can certainly bring your toes inwards, and this will find you into tadpole. Here, softening any tension in the knees. Again, adjust if needed, away a little bit from the hips if you want less strain in the inner groin. But you do want to find some discomfort, but no pain, okay? And rest here. We're going to find this for 3 minutes. Resting here. Take a deep breath in and a cleansing breath out. And try to find the stillness here. Listening to your heart beating. Closing your eyes and softening into your support. Now, yin is a practice of acceptance. Softening into your posture. At any time, if you feel like to turn your cheek to the other side, feel free to do so. Allowing softness in the jaw on the other side. Make sure that if you're going to turn your head, place your hands underneath your shoulders, press up, point your nose down, and then turn your cheek. And once your cheek is turned, you can rest your arms wherever you wish, either through the legs or beside you, like so. So with yin postures, we hold them for between 3 to 5 minutes. And this is the way for us to get to the connective tissues and the fascia in the body, because those tissues in the body can only be transformed by slow, long movements. So finding sleeping frog for another 30 seconds. If you haven't turned your cheek already, you can turn the cheek now for the last 30 seconds. With your next exhale, place your hands under your shoulders, and as you inhale, press into the hands, rising up, finding frog. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, bring one knee to center, and then the other. This helps you transition into a little easier, without strain to your inner thighs. And then you're going to sit your bum back into a half child's pose. From here, come up and make circles with your hips in one direction. And then circles with your hips in the other direction. from here, come back to center, and then you're going to roll your bolster away. As you roll your bolster away, you're going to come back onto your back in Pentacle. Now as you extend back into Pentacle, your body's going to settle into the ground. Notice how it settles into the ground, and soften your arms and legs into the ground. Scanning your body and noticing how it feels physically, emotionally, and energetically. Giving it a few moments to transition. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Simply be here with your breath and body. And with your next exhalation, bending one knee and then the other, and give your knees a hug. Give yourself a hug and rock side to side, eventually making your way up to seated position again. Coming onto your side, resting here first, then pressing into your hands, coming up to seated. Have a seat on your blanket and cross your legs. Bring your hands onto your thighs and find a nice tall spine to end this very brief yin practice. Close your eyes and find a full breath in. And a soft breath out. Bring your hands to your heart center, resting thumbs to your chest as you bend your chin in towards your chest. Take a deep breath in and a cleansing breath out. Bring your thumbs to your forehead, finding a full breath here. For an open mind, bring your thumbs to your lips. Find a full breath here. For open communication, and returning your hands to heart center, finding a full breath here. For an open heart. Thank you so much for your practice. Namaste.